Hi guys, Happy New Year and welcome back to Cinti Rally. I'm really excited about this week's video because my sister actually gave me the idea for it. Anyone who knows me knows I am terrible at explaining stories. Telling stories, explaining plot lines, describing book plots. I'm just really bad at storytelling. So I was trying to explain to my sister the plot of some movie, and she said to me, you should record yourself explaining plot lines drunk, because that was hilarious, Jay. So I've been watching a lot of Jenna Marbles videos lately, and she does a lot of tipsy / drunk stuff, and I want in on the fun. So I want to start the new year off laughing and having a good time, even if it's at my expense. So for your entertainment, I am going to get tipsy / a little bit intoxicated, and I'm gonna explain some plot lines of Disney movies for you guys. Now, I would not recommend trying this at home unless you are of legal drinking age like myself. I am 21 years old. It is completely legal for me to be drinking alcohol, so I do not recommend this unless you are of legal age. The original idea for this video was to describe plot lines of ballets while drunk, which I think would be hilarious. As a dancer, I can tell you with absolute certainty that plot lines of ballets just don't make sense. So if you guys would like to see that video, please let me know, because I think it would be hilarious and I would love to record that. But this is a Disney related channel, so I try to keep it Disney. So today I will be explaining for you the plot lines of several Disney movies while tipsy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy me being an idiot. I'm gonna go get noticeably intoxicated, and I will be right back. Oh, hey guys, I'm back. I know what you guys are thinking. Jay, that lipstick is way too dark and way too vampy for someone who's so cheery. Life's too short not to take bold risks with your makeup. Drinking some wine and I'm in my sweatpants. Wine and sweatpants, wine and sweatpants. I'll let you guys know when my album's dropping. Alright, I'm ready to do this. Let's describe some Disney plots. Okay. First up, we got Peter Pan. So we have a guy who doesn't believe in growing up, and he goes to this house in his family, and he kidnaps the children, and he brings them to this place where they have the option to not grow up, and they have a bunch of adventures and pirates and things, and then the children realize that growing up is necessary. And you know, sometimes it doesn't always work out with magical flying fairies. There's like kidnapping of other people along the way, and mermaids and things like that. But yeah, that's Peter Pan, pretty much. Next, we're gonna do Finding Nemo. So Nemo he's just a regular kid, you know? He just wants to branch out, and his father is just a regular parent. He just wants to protect the youngin'. He just wants to keep him in the nest and keep him safe. And Nemo gets a little rebellious. He gets a little overzealous, and he goes and he touches the butt. And he shouldn't have been touching the butt, but he went and he touched the butt anyway. And he gets kidnapped again with the kidnapping, and you know, he gets taken away from his father, and then he realizes that he does need his father and he can't do everything on his own. And you know, Marlin tries to find him, and he just, you know, he's having a really hard time. You know, he meets some cool people along the way, but at the end of the day, you know, Nemo is bae. Nemo is his number one, his main. And, you know, they go on great adventures together, and they have to go and they find Nemo, and someone almost dies, but they're reunited, and then everything's good in the end. And Marlin learns that he needs to ease up, and Nemo learns that he needs Marlin's help, and it's just a beautiful metaphor for parenting and the parent-child relationship. Next, we're gonna do Jungle Book. So, you know, you got this guy Mowgli. He was raised by wolves, which, by the way, is the coolest way to be raised. And I dare anyone to challenge me on that. Riddle me a cooler way to be raised than by wolves. That's right. You can't do it. So, Mowgli was raised by wolves, and then this bitch tiger comes to town and is like, this is my house, and I don't want any men in my house, and kicks Mowgli out of the jungle. Mowgli doesn't want to go because he was like raised by wolves, and he's kind of like, I'm here. I belong here. And so Shere Khan, kicks him out of the jungle and is mad, because he didn't want him there. And then Shere Khan just keeps going after him. Then there's an epic showdown, and Man's Red Flower saves the day and gets Shere Khan out of the jungle. Let's do Up. No, I'm going to start crying. Let's do a different movie. Let's do Pinocchio. I love Pinocchio. So you got this guy dedicated his life to making toys and making children happy, but he never has any children of his own because he was so dedicated to making other people's children happy. So, he makes this puppet and names him Pinocchio, and prays the blue fairy that he wants a real boy. The blue fairy makes Pinocchio alive and says if you're good, you can be a real boy and you can be what Geppetto needs. And Pinocchio tries, but he falls victim to the temptations of the world. Mr. Honest John and Gideon, I think that's the other cat's name. Write in the comments if you know what it is. So, Honest John and Gideon, they're just being, they're being bees, to be honest. And they don't need to be. They could have just left Pinocchio alone. But they get Pinocchio into all kinds of shit. And, then Pinocchio almost doesn't become a real boy because of the mistakes of Honest John and Gideon. So, Pinocchio gets into all kinds of trouble, but in the end, it all comes back around and he gets to become a real boy. Let's do Beauty and the Beast. So you got this girl, right? And she's just a small town girl. She wants more than what she's being told she can have. So she craves adventure. And this guy Gaston just wants to marry her, but she doesn't want him. She doesn't want him because he's basic. And he's just, sure, he's got muscles, but he's basic. That's all he has. He can't offer her more. He can't offer her adventures, and that's what she wants. So, she finds her father gets himself into some trouble, and she goes and she, rescues him, but she gotta stay captive for like a really long time. And, she ends up not hating being captive. She ends up liking her captor, and, they're a thing. And then, she has to go rescue her father again, and, Gaston keeps pulling some stunts, and it's not appreciated by anyone. And, so Gaston almost kills the Beast, and Belle saves him with her love. It's pretty powerful. Like, think about that. She saves him with her love. Think about it. By the way, is anyone else super excited for the new Beauty and the Beast movie? Please write in the comments below if you are super stoked about the Beauty and the Beast movie. I will be seeing it opening weekend. I can guarantee you that. Maybe I'll vlog it. That would be fun. Maybe I'll vlog it. Alright guys, I think that's all the drunk movie plot explanations that I have in me for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I really wanted to start 2017 off on a funny note. Even if it's you guys laughing at my expense, I'm okay with that. I would gladly make myself look like an idiot if it makes you guys laugh. So if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe because I make new videos every Wednesday. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a magical day.